Okay. So for majority of the students already we started this batch, but let me give introduction because those days only few members came. So let us discuss about the syllabus structure, everything. The students who already attended, just please wait for a few minutes and then see just like a revision. Sir, the title of the course is Data Structures and Algorithms with Python. Okay. The duration of this course is 2 months. Fees for this batch is 2,500. The timings is from 9 p.m. to 10 or 10:15 p.m. like that we will take. Okay. And this is nothing but rarely I'm going to start DSA with Python because um, Python is very easy programming language. If we want to implement data structures by using Python, first of all, it is very easy. Okay. That's why less number of registrations will be there. So after this batch, maybe after 3 months or 4 months, you can expect another batch. That's why the people who are willing to continue, you can register for this. Okay. Coming to the syllabus, these are the syllabus topics which we are going to discuss. At very beginning, I'm going to explain introduction to algorithms, introduction to data structures, time and space complexities, recursive algorithms, bit manipulations, backtracking, okay, sorting, searching algorithms, divide and conquer algorithms, dynamic programming, greedy algorithms, hashing algorithms, array list, okay, and also string. Up to this, okay, up to this hashing, everything comes under algorithms. Everything comes under algorithms. But whenever you are talking about array list, string, linked list, stack, queue, priority queue, so tree, binary search tree, AVL tree, red black tree, graph. These are nothing but what? Data structures. These are nothing but data structures. Okay. We are going to discuss both the data structures as well as algorithms. So the order I may not follow. So based on the situation, we will start corresponding topic and we will continue. So this is nothing but the syllabus what we are going to cover. So if you are having any queries with respect to the duration, fees, timings, and syllabus, you can feel free to ask. Then I will start. Any queries?
Sir, crude operations on strings or that is not taken here.
Sir, all these things will comes under string only. I already answered this question for you.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay. No maths is required, nothing. Okay, okay, sir.
Sir, any other questions? Any other queries?
No, no, no.
Okay. So now I'm going to start, okay, revision of Python actually. Revision of Python is required, but revision of Python I'm going to take in some other session around 1 hour or 1.5 hour like that I will spend to discuss about Python revision where it includes array list and strings. These things I will include there. So now the first chapter which I'm going to start, okay, is nothing but recursion or recursive algorithms. Recursive algorithms. I request everyone to please be active and please give responses. Okay, because simply if you are listening, then definitely we know you want to understand the concepts well. So highly recommended to interact. Then only you can understand the subject very well. So my sincere request is highly recommended to interact. Okay. Now let us start one by one and topic by topic I'm going to demonstrate. Sir, listen carefully. How to define a function in Python? Anyone, can you please tell me how to define a function in Python, sir?
Def function name empty parenthesis.
Yes. Suppose assume I want to create a simple Python program. Okay. Assume the name of the Python file which I am giving is nothing but something like a test.py. test.py. So if I want to calculate maximum of two numbers, like sir, a comma b is equal to, I am going to give 2 comma 3. I want to find out maximum, sir. How to find out? Sir, print of a is the maximum if a is greater than b, otherwise b is the maximum. Sir, is the code is correct? Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, for your easy understanding purpose, if the value of a is greater than b, then so print a as the maximum. Otherwise, print b as the maximum. Sir, is this code is clear for everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
So if I run this program, what will happen? It is going to print output. What is the expected output for this program, friends? Please confirm.
3.
3 is the output. Why? Because we are trying to calculate maximum value. The output is nothing but what? We will get 3 as the output. Let us cross check. Really, is that 3 is coming or not? Let me cross check. Sir, py space I am giving test.py. You can see the output is nothing but what? 3. Sir, this is nothing but a simple function, sir. What is simple code? Simple code what we have here. Sir, the output of this program is a 3. But I have a requirement like I want to repeat this task for 3 times. Like this I have. So here -2, 3 is there. -2, -3 is there. Like that we have a situation. Okay. Sir, then what will happen? Then what will happen? Definitely different result it is going to print 3, 2, -2 like that. Sir, in this case, the task is very simple. But how many times we are performing the operations? 3 times, right? 3 times. This is the logic. This is the logic. This is the logic. If you observe, the logics are same. If you see the code also, these 4 lines of code is repeating here. The only change is nothing but what? The values get changed. Sir, instead of writing 3 times, you can define only 1 time. You can define only 1 time. So that code you can reuse. That code we can reuse. Sir, the biggest problem, the major problem in the above code or above program is reusability. Reusability is the biggest problem what we are facing. So to overcome, okay, so this issue, so we have functional programming is there. How to overcome that? Sir, I am going to define like a fun function which will take 2 numbers. If a value is greater than b, we will return a. Otherwise, we are going to return b. That's all. Now you can call for any value. Sir, I am passing 1 comma 2. It will give the response. I will pass 2 comma 3. It is going to give response. I am passing 3 comma 4. It will give response. Sir, 4 comma 5. Sir, in all these cases, we are going to get the result. Sir, everyone understood how this logic is working, how these functions, what is the need for defining the functions? Everyone got clarity? Please confirm.
Yes, sir. Sir, if you give negative values,
Yes.
Negative values also it will work. Okay.
okay, sir.
Sir, clear everyone? Please confirm.
Yes, clear.
So why we need to go for functional programming? This is nothing but the scenario what we have. Sir, next and after that, very important thing I am going to explain now. What is mean by recursion? Anyone having idea?
Repeated function.
What is mean by recursion? Anyone having idea?
Continuously recurring function.
When function call itself within a function.
Very good. So sometimes a function can call another function. Such type of functions are called as what? Recursive functions. Recursive functions. But inside recursion, maximum the students are going to understand only the basic thing. That's all. But internally, what is happening in the recursion? no one is going to understand. But we need to see the internal part. If you understand that internal part, automatically, sir, majority of the problem is going to be solved. Now I am going to explain how these method calls are going to be happen. Internally, what structure is there, I am going to demonstrate now. So please focus. So for another 2 or 3 examples, which is very, very important, please focus very clearly. So the first thing, first example I am taking, see, I have a function is there with name fun. Inside this, I am going to take, sir, function execution started like this I am taking, and sir, function execution ended like this I am taking. Sir, if I run this code, it won't print anything. Why, sir? Because we didn't made any call to this. Now I'm making a call. What will happen? Sir, simply it is going to print function execution started, function execution ended. But we know this. But internally, what will happen? Sir, internally, it is going to create one data structure. What is this data structure? Stack data structure. In the Python, there is one person is there called a Python virtual machine. This Python virtual machine is responsible to execute main module. In the main module only, this function is there. So what will happen? That main module is calling one function called fun. Then what will happen? The function execution is going to start. Sir, function execution started, function execution ended. After that, sir, it is going to complete. Python virtual machine called this function, right? This function task has been completed. It will delete this entry. Again, it will come back and it will report to Python virtual machine saying the program completed task is finished and you can destroy this stack. Like that, it is giving instruction to Python virtual machine. Sir, 3 steps I explained. Python virtual machine is going to invoke the function and the function is going to be complete its task before, after completion of this execution, it will destroy that entry from the stack and it will give a report to Python virtual machine. That is the way of executing this function. Everyone feeling comfortable up to this? Any query?
Sir, yes, yes, sir, getting everything.
Sir, I told already interaction must be required. I need all the 11 members to please interact. Clear?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
Yes, sir.
but the question is, if you were to say the function is defined, meaning that it is now going to start, right, sir? Like, if example, if you say that, sorry, if you say that in a defined function, print function, function execute started, so that the function will print that it started or not started. It'll print both, right?
Yes, it will print both because 2 instructions are there, right?
Oh, okay. So then, but it doesn't care about the PVM. Doesn't care which one comes first, or it doesn't care about the logic
It
there.
will
No.
always follow the sequential only. From top to bottom, it will execute.
Okay. But if
Inside the function, in which order you have written the code, in the same order only it will execute.
But if you use a machine learning library like TensorFlow, then you interpret print function 1, print function 2. Then does it change does it record the input
Sir,
differently?
that is depends, sir. That is depends. In this scenario, we are calling function. So how the function is executing? Inside the function, there are only 2 lines are there. Which line is there first, that will execute.
That makes sense, sir. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. So basically, it doesn't care which line comes first or second, right, sir?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, it makes sense.
Sir, any doubts up to this? Please confirm so that I will go for next complex.
Yes.
Right. Sir, next I am going to take second example. Please listen carefully. Please listen carefully. The output for this program already we predicted. What output we got is the expected output only. Okay. This is nothing but output what we are getting. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to include some complex code. what is the code that I am taking is, sir, now I'm going to take fun1, fun1, function1 execution started, function1 execution ended. But in between this, I'm going to take fun2. I'm calling another function. What is that function? Fun2. Sir, I'm going to define fun2. What fun2 is going to do? Fun2 execution started, fun2 execution ended. Like this we have. Sir, please listen carefully. My question is, sir, Python virtual machine is going to invoke which function first? Please confirm.
Function 1.
Function
Function
1.
one.
10th line is going to be invoked. Okay. So we are initiating a call to function 1. Then function 1 is going to do its a job. What function 1 is having? Sir, function 1 execution started. It will print first line as a this one. Correct, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Then
Yes, sir.
what is there here?
Function 2.
Is it a statement or function call?
Function call.
That means the redirection will happen from here to some other function. Correct?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
That is the biggest problem here. Because if it is leaving the control and it is transferring the control to another function. So what will happen? Still there are some instructions, but it is invoking another function. So what will happen? Function 2 execution is going to start. How many lines are there? 2 lines. This is nothing but a second line what we are going to get in the output. This is a third line. So function 2 execution completed. It will destroy this entry and it will come back. Sir, where we stopped? Function 1. Is there any other instructions are there in function 2? Please confirm.
No, sir.
No.
Yes. So that pending lines is going to be executed. Then what will happen? This entry also is going to be deleted and it will report to the Python virtual machine saying all function executions completed. Sir, everyone understood this?
Yes,
Yep.
sir. Some voice
Yes.
is coming, sir. Someone is there
Yeah,
online.
please be on mute. Please be on mute, everyone. Sir, clear up to this?
Yes, sir.
Everyone clear?
Clear.
Yeah.
Yes. Sir.
Now, what I will do is, I will try to execute this program, friends. Have a look once. Sir, function 1 execution started. Okay. Then function 2 execution started and ended. Then function 1 execution ended. So whatever output I expected, same output only I got. Sir, feeling comfortable up to this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So, but the question is, but the function it's the same function running again and again, recursive function.
No. Actually, I didn't started recursion. Just I'm explaining only the functional programming features. That's all.
Okay, that makes sense. Sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sir, clear everyone up to this?
Clear.
Now, sir, slowly I'm trying to include the another concept. Like I'm trying to add one more function. Sir, function 2 is calling another function called function 3. Now, this is nothing but, sir, function 3 execution. In function 3, just I am going to print function 3 execution started, function 3 execution ended. Sir, I will give for easy understanding purpose, this is line number 1, this is line number 2. Just in my point of view, I am giving line number 2 and this is line number 3. Okay. And this one is line number 4. So this one is line number 5 and this one is line number 6. Now, if I execute this, in which order we will get the output? What is the first line it will print?
Function 1 execution started.
Line number 1. Then
It will jump to function number 2.
very
L3.
good. Then
Line number 3.
L5.
Why?
L5. Then, sir, my question is,
6.
after this L6 is going to executed, what is the recent method call?
Function 2.
Func2. That's why it will complete the function 2 first. Then what is the next method call?
Function 1.
Function
Last one.
function 1. Got it, sir, everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if you see the stack flow, how it will be, sir, Python virtual machine is invoking function 1. It will complete the task and it will invoke function 2. It will complete the task and it is invoking function 3. So then function 3 completed, it will come back. What is the recent method call? Function 2. Then it will come back. What is the recent method call? Function 1. And then it will stop. Sir, let me check if this is the output or not.
So someone is online, he is audible, and the voice is creating, sir.
Sir, no problem. Please listen. Please focus. Sir, function 1 execution started. So function 2 execution started. Function 3 execution started. Function 3 execution ended. Most recent function is always going to be invoked here. Okay. Sir, everyone understood how the method calls, how the function calls are happening inside this functional programming? If you are clear, then directly I will go with recursion. Clear?
Yes, clear.
Yes,
Clear,
got it.
sir.
Right. Sir, now I'm going to take recursion. Before recursion definition, first I will write the code, then I will explain the definition for recursion. Sir, now listen. I have a function is there. Inside this, I am printing a message saying good evening. Good evening. Like this, I am printing. Then I am calling the function. What is the output of this program? Sir, first a stack is going to be created. Okay, fine. In that stack, multiple entries will be there. Okay. So first Python virtual machine is going to call. Python virtual machine is going to call which function? fun. Inside this function, good evening message is there. That's all. It is completed its execution. The output what we are getting is good evening. Sir, now my question is, after this, can I take like this? Please confirm.
Yeah, we can call like this.
Yes, we can take. Why? Because fun is a function. Fun, again we are calling. A function can call another function. A function can call same function also. Now, see the stack flow, sir. Python virtual machine is invoking fun1. fun1 again invoking fun1 is again invoking another function. Sir, this function again invoking another function. This function again invoking another function. This function again invoking another function. Sir, it is a never ending process. Everyone understood?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, can
Now,
you run the code once?
please wait, sir. Please wait. Please wait. Don't hurry. Without running the code, I won't stop, right? So py space test.py I am taking. Sir, you can see it is keep on printing. It is keep on printing up to certain level. Sir, at last there is one message. What is that message? Recursion error. Maximum recursion depth exceeded while calling a Python object. While calling a Python object, maximum recursion depth is exceeded. Like that I am getting. This is nothing but the problem what we are facing. So is it a problem or not? Yes. What type of error message it is? Recursion error. Recursion error. Sir, why recursion error is coming? Because continuously it is printing the message. Sir, everyone understood?
Yes, sir. There
Yes,
is no
sir.
condition to stop it.
Yeah.
It just keeps calling another function one by one, another function, just like you said. A function calls another function, calls
Yes.
same
Yes.
It's not even the same function, it's different functions.
Yes.
Oh.
Sir, clear everyone? Please confirm.
Sir, what
Yes,
is
sir.
the depth here? How many
What
times it's calling or printing?
No, we can't predict. That is depending on the recursion. Why? Because internally for
Mhm.
every programming, so they
Okay.
are going to define some stack size up to
Okay.
certain entries it is going to hold. We can't predict that. Okay.
Okay. It should be in thousands or in lakhs. Any
No.
guess?
As of now, thousands only. Not
Thousands.
thousands also, hundreds only.
Okay. Okay.
So minimum limit only will be there. But no one is going to write a code like this. We have to write up to certain point, it should stop. Like that we have to write. Assume, sir, I have a requirement. I want to print this good evening message only 3 times. Only 3 times. What I will do is, I will write a tricky code here. If you want 3 times, try to pass 3 here. It is a parameter, right? So we are passing 3. So that value I am going to consider as a n. That value I am going to consider as a n. So it will print good evening. Next time, can I take n minus 1? Yes. Why? Because observe the stack. First time we are calling the function by passing 3. Then what is happening? This function is calling another function by passing f value as a 2, n value as a 2. Then it is calling another function by passing n minus 1. That's all. Whenever n value is 0, whenever n value is becoming 0, we will stop. Here itself we will stop. For that I will write code. What is that code? Sir, if the value of n is equal to 0, there is one statement is there called a return. So which is used to come out from the function. If you want to come out from the function, sir, which keyword we have to use? Return. If I use return, immediately the control is going to coming out from the function, sir. Like this we have. Now I want to run the code. Have a look once what will happen. Sir, py space test.py. It is printing good evening. It is printing good evening. It is printing good evening. How many times this message we are getting, sir? 3 times we are getting. Sir, is our requirement fulfilled or not? Yes. Sir, everyone understood?
It is
Clear?
returning what? Only return we have written.
Sir, I told already Python knowledge must be
Yeah.
required.
Sorry.
Please don't go to very low level basics. Return means simply coming out, that's all. Sir, everyone clear?
Clear.
Any questions from this? Right. Sir, can I define recursion like this? Recursion is a process of calling a function. Recursion is a process of calling a function by itself. Correct? Correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This process is called as recursion, and the method which is invoked in this process is called as recursive function. Am I right? Correct?
Yes.
Next, internally Python virtual machine will use which data structure, sir? Stack data structure. Stack data structure to manage method calls or to manage function calls. Clear?
Clear.
Any questions from this?
No.
There are two types. Of recursions existed. Okay, based on stack entries. Sir, if there are unlimited entries, can I call it as infinite recursion? Means what? Unlimited function calls in stack. What is the second one, sir? Finite recursion. Finite recursion means what? We have a control, sir, limited function calls will be there. Sir, if you take example, already I covered for finite recursion and infinite recursion, 2 examples I have taken. Sir, any doubt?
No, sir.
Next, one more definition. Sir, based on the number of, based on the number of functions, sir, we have two types. We have two types of recursions based on number of functions. What is the first one is? What is the first one is? Listen carefully. Direct recursion. Direct recursion is there. Second one is indirect recursion. Indirect recursion. I don't want to take executable code. Simply I'm going to write. Listen carefully. Sir, DEF FUN1 or FUN I am taking, which is going to call, which is going to invoke some code, and it is calling same function. This is called as direct recursion. This is called as what? Direct recursion. A function is calling same function. Indirect recursion means what? I have function 1 is there. Sir, inside this function 1, we have some set of instructions. Inside this, I have another function is there called fun2. Sir, if you take another function, inside this, we have some instructions are there. It is again calling fun1. Like this we have. So, function 1 is calling function 2. Function 2 is calling function 1. It is a never-ending process. It is keep on running. Okay. Sir, this is called as what? Direct recursion and indirect recursion. Everyone, sir, feeling comfortable up to this?
No,
Yes.
no, sir. Once again.
Sir, here, one function is calling same function means it is direct recursion. Directly it is calling. Indirect recursion means what? One function is calling another function. Function 1 is calling function 2. Function 2 is calling function 1. Can you give guarantee for this code? No, because it is keep on redirecting from one function to another function, right? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is called as indirect. Of course, we are not going to use these things in the real time, but just theoretical point I am covering. Everyone clear?
Clear.
Any other questions from this?
Sir, means we are not using indirect functions in any of our applications. That is the you want to say.
No, we can use, but maximum less number of code will be there like that.
Okay, sir.
Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Right. So just I have given inputs to the recursion, sir. That's all. Okay. Remaining things we will continue tomorrow. So tomorrow also some theory topics will be there around for 15 minutes. I'm going to give why we need to go for recursion. What are the properties of recursion? When you are seeing any problem, how you can identify that problem can be solved by using recursion? How you can get an idea? So that one I'm going to explain next, and after that, sir, 20 applications are there on recursion. 20 applications are there on recursion, but I'm trying to execute. So at least some 3 to 4 applications in the tomorrow's session. This week and all recursion and backtracking classes will be there. Okay. And demos only 3 days. Today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, demos will be there. The people who are willing to continue, you can start making the payments and join into this course. The details I shared in the chat window. If you are having any queries about the course or content, you can feel free to ask.
Sir, I will pay the money today only. And the advanced logic batch also I will pay the money today only. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I have already paid. I have already enrolled.
Okay, no problem, Rakesh.
Sir, one beauty of your teaching is you teach from bottom of your heart for all the students. That is where you make exception from all other teachers, sir. Thank you for being with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. You're a great teacher. Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, guys, tomorrow we will meet for the continuation. Same timings, same link. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye.